the military. So I can't really blame that on Uncle Sam until I retire. Then I'm gonna get all my benefits. So anyway.
Comedy Boot Camp's primary purpose is to give people a space to really laugh. There's a great sense of freedom in being able to share what you think is funny and have everybody else laugh with you.
I chose to sign up for this class because I have always really liked stand-up comedy, but I had a hard time sort of processing my experiences in the military, and I also didn't feel comfortable processing those in front of people who wouldn't understand. So I wouldn't have felt comfortable doing comedy for the first time in front of people who didn't know what I was talking about. Other veterans and service members and family members should sign up for the class because you get this great community and this great confidence boost from learning a new skill, but also, they're not gonna let you go on stage until you're great.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently my dowry for one night is 1 beer shy of a 6-pack.
I have come away with a lot of friends who are not only very funny, but are very important to me. I also think it's wonderful to watch people figure out how to get a laugh. And that first time that they really nail a joke, everybody gets a look in their eye that says, that was awesome, let's do that again.
All right, and back to Tara.
Cool. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. A few people just jumped in, so I'm going to put the recommended Zoom settings again in the chat. But again, you can enjoy the show on in any Zoom setting. Funny in any Zoom setting. That was a great video. I will say this is the improvisation, long form improvisation grad showcase. So it'll feel a little bit different than stand-up. We're not making jokes in this class. We're actually building relationships, building characters, and listening a lot at the top of the scene because we do not have a script. This show has never been done before and it'll never be done again. So welcome our audience of 34, that's counting us, but let's just call it an audience of 34 on a Monday evening. Yeah, we applaud you. An audience to ensure that these improvisers did not rehearse anything ahead of time, I will be asking you for suggestions. So what I'm gonna have you do is use the chat. If you're new to Zoom, there should be a chat button in the bottom that you're able to click. And so you'll be able and free to use the chat. I ask of our improvisers and for people using the chat to keep it appropriate. And yeah, I think that's all I need to do. Oh, audience, if you're able to unmute yourselves, that would be great. If you're in a place that you're able to unmute yourselves and not at, for example, a public pool where we had people watching one of the first ASAP shows I hosted. And so you just heard all this splish splash in the background. So if you're not in a public pool right now, please feel free to unmute yourselves because it's really good for the improvisers to hear the laughter, to hear you enjoying the show. And again, I'm going to be asking for audience suggestions and you can put that in the chat. Improvisers, I'm going to have you just take a look at your video settings, make sure you have hide non-video participants and that you're in gallery view. And audience members, if you can stop your video if you haven't already. So Donna, I can see you.
Oh, what do I have to do?
No, you did it, Donna. You're great. Unless you want to play, Donna. You're welcome. Donna's like, no, please just let me be in the audience. Welcome, Donna, and welcome everybody. So this is actually, this is our grad showcase show, but it's also the second half of our class of week 8. So this will feel very much like you're invited to our class, which I think is really great because it'll actually help you understand the type of work, the type of exercises that we've done the last 8 weeks. So it's gonna feel like that. So before we do improv, we warm up. So I'm gonna warm up these improvisers. The first thing we're going to warm up is our object work. So in this class, we don't use props, we don't use objects, we mime everything. And this basically, we mime everything because it allows us to create a whole bunch of more worlds that way. So audience, in the chat, if you can just give me some activities like playing basketball or swimming, just put some activities in the chat and I'm going to take one. Cool, knitting, thank you. And everyone, the entire group jumping to knitting if you know how, and if you don't, try. So the entire group just going to knitting. And then occasionally, audience, we will add an emotion to an activity, an emotion. So you can give me an emotion like happy in the chat, that would be great. An emotion. Frustration. Can you please knit in a frustrated way, please? Go ahead. Great, relax, improvisers. Thank you. Keep the emotions coming. Let's go into mowing the yard, and you can do this sitting down. It's one of those sitting down mowers. Mowing the yard, and then what emotion would we like to see these improvisers mow the yard? How do they feel about mowing the yard? Give me some emotions in the chat, audience. Elated. You're elated. Gosh, it's a good day. Look at Clayton. Audience, just look around at like the different Jimmy's just making circles. The different interpretations of elated, even when we look at gesture. Okay, great, thank you. Relax. We're gonna, we also do a series of passing around objects. So let's do a little bit. This will allow us to just breathe a little bit. Improvisers, shake it out. Breathe, connect to your breath. For this one, we're gonna do here is your coffee. That is the text, but we're gonna add an emotion to it. So at Washington IMPROV Theater, that's where I'm from, we believe in using emotion in our improv. Doesn't mean that we're gonna like cry during a scene, but we're gonna feel a way about the people on stage and the activities that we're doing. So the text is, here's your coffee. Glenda, you'll start us off and give me an emotion like mad, sad, glad, or afraid.
Here's your coffee.
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 Great, I'm gonna stop it there. They're doing a really good job of exaggerating the emotion each time. So Marissa, start me off again, or go to Marissa to Jimmy, pick a new emotion. Here's your coffee. And improvisers, like, really go for it. Really exaggerate it as much as you can. Here we go.
Here's your coffee. Here's your coffee.
Señor Rolando, aquí está su café.
Here's your coffee. Here's your coffee.
Great, stop it there. And then just to get us one more, let's get, thank you, Jason. Let's get running and the emotion of cold, which is a state. You're just running and you're very cold. And go and scene. Great, thank you. Can I get, actually keep running cold, and can I get some like breath and maybe a couple words from here and there?
It's cold out here.
Oh, good idea. What's it to run?
This is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
And scene. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's our improv ensemble, everybody. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, improvisers, you feel warm? Let's start with our two-person scenes. For these first two-person scenes, who said on fire?
And there you go.
Good, good. For my first two-person scene, can I get Marissa and Liz 7, please? There's 2 Liz's in the class, that's why they have those numbers. Liz number 7 and Marissa, please. Everyone else can stop their videos. And audience, we often, with our object work, we do object work, we mime, because it helps us get the location of the scene. So can I get a location? that could fit on a stage that Marissa and Liz are gonna do a scene in. Ah, love it. A drive-in movie. A drive-in movie. Marissa, you'll have the first line. This is a drive-in movie and scene.
Did you bring the food?
Honey, you know I did. I brought my pernil, arroz con gandules, and all that stuff. You want some?
What is that?
Oh, honey, it's heaven. It's right with green pigeon peas, roast pork.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, because I'm planning to sell some elotes too. Elotes por aquí, $5.
You sell us stuff, girl. The police gonna get us. No. Where's the popcorn? No, man. Don't sell that stuff in this car.
I'm gonna try to record the movie.
This is not. Oh my God. Girl, put the phone up. Put it up. Oh my God. I'm gonna call the police on you myself.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Well, girl, you're gonna have to walk because we came in my car.
Broke down.
Matter of fact, I'm getting out of here.
Without me?
Adios.
Yeah, arrivederci to you too.
Scene. Oh gosh, so great. Can I get, for this next scene, can I get Chris and Gary? Chris and Gary, please. Let me get an emotion that's gonna ground this scene. This is gonna be an emotion for both Gary and Chris's characters. Give me a whole bunch of, yeah, joy. This is just gonna be a joy scene, Chris and Gary. There's no problems, just joy. Chris, you have the first line. Here we go, and scene.
It's so great to see you again, Bob. Oh, it's fantastic. God.
Doug, it has been so long. What? I mean, I can't believe it's been 25 years. This is fantastic.
5 years? Yeah, you really look good. Having lost 200 pounds just makes you look fantastic.
I know, but Bob, you got old.
Well, yeah. So here, have some chocolate. Here you go. Yeah, have a few. They're good. I made them myself. Go ahead. Have 3 or 4.
What's?
Oh yeah, you're gonna love that. Isn't that good? Here.
What did you put in that chocolate? Holy cow, that's
Just for me to know. Now just go ahead and lay down and go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
I love sleeping. Yeah, thank you. Is
And scene. Improvisers, we're not in the Laron yet, so you can stay on stage until I come on. Although I'm loving these exits. It looks like someone's in the waiting room. Let me just let them in. I didn't want to let them in case their video's on. Okay, we're good. Great, thank you. I wonder what was in that chocolate. Are we all wondering, audience? I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never ever know. Can I get Rob and Glenda, please? Rob and Glenda, and I'll call this scene so you both can stay on for this scene. Unless you find your exit, live your life. Can I get, oh, hey, Alex. Do you want to be in this scene? Alex. So Alex is, it's good that I let him in the middle, because I could have been like, let's just see what he does with this chocolate scene. Just interested. Hey, Alex, welcome to the show, Alex. He's like, never again. Cool. Back to the thing. Can I get an object that's gonna show up in this scene for Rob and Glenda? An object, audience, that will show up. A feather. A feather. Okay, a feather's gonna show up in this scene, and we're gonna feel something about the feather. Glenda, you'll have the first line. Here we go, in scene.
Oh, look at that.
what the hell are you catching?
Here.
No, I'm just watching this whole thing anymore. What is this? Here, please take it back. Please take it back. Please take it back. Please take it back.
Oh.
I'm allergic to whatever you gave me. What did you give me?
Oh, it's so soft. Here,
lady.
Here, try that again.
No. Take it back. You trying to get me to die or something?
Oh, isn't that fun? Just blow it up in the air and try to keep it in the air. Try to keep it from touching the ground.
What drugs have you been doing today? Stop it! Just stop! No!
Nice job. It's just feather can be so much fun. Lamar and Jimmy, please, for our next scene. In this improv class, we explore different character dynamics, and this is a character dynamic of peas in a pod. And so when we have a peas in a pod character dynamic, it means that the two characters match each other in emotion, in point of view, in physicality. They're not the same character, but they could be. Can I get a job that these two characters, they have the same job, they work at the same place, and where is that place, please, audience? And please give me a few options to pick from. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna say you work at a daycare. I'm actually gonna push it like it's all babies. It's all babies all around. So it's like a nursery. Is that what you call a daycare? You work at a daycare. Here we go. Jimmy, you will have the first line and scene. Peas in a pod.
Man, I don't know how I ended up in this career path.
You ain't lying. I had dropped out last year and now I'm out here now, but it's good taking care of the kids.
Oh my goodness. Woo! You smell that? Woo-hoo!
I don't know, is that you? Because I know you've been here for a while, man. I still got a lot of time left, to get bounced back, but I know you've been here for about, what, 40 years?
Yeah, man. Who would have thought, boy? But hey, it pays the bills, man. It pays the bills.
Oh, man.
Not another shirt.
Yeah, I know. And I know you're supposed to do that thing tonight, too,
Yeah.
But
I didn't know they had so much going in them to come out of them. Woo!
Yeah, you know what, man? Why don't you just go take them back to the dapper room? I'll help you out, man. Let's go over there real quick. And let me show you something real quick.
Yeah.
I got these two babies right here. They both sleep, man. You got to feed them something special, because you over there struggling. I've been trying to tell you for a minute what you got to do, but you're not listening. But let me go ahead and show you a little something real quick.
Oh, feed them something special. Are you trying to keep this job?
Hey. I'm strictly legal. I mean, Gerber babies make it. I buy it. I feed it to them. They sleep on time. I mean, what else can you want me to do, man?
I was thinking gummy bears, but hey, I can go that route too.
Gerber make gummy bears too, man. I actually try to feed myself, man. They sleep too.
And scene. Chocolate, sponsored by Gerber Baby. Chocolate and gummy bears. Really fun scene. So the next scene, I need Liz 2 and Sarah, please. I really like this bankers. You're both bankers, you're bank tellers. And let's get an emotion for Liz's character. So how does Liz feel about being a bank teller? Let's get some emotions in the chat. Audience. So really good. I'm just saying bored. So Liz, you're super bored, bank teller. Sarah, you can also choose to be bored, but not necessarily. You both are bank tellers. Here we go. Liz, you'll have the first line and scene.
Money, 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 money. All day, money.
Just remember, the money is not yours. You do remember that, don't you, Marlene?
You can only make it rain so much.
Marlene, it's their money, not our money. Remember that, especially when you're counting. Just think of it as like Monopoly chips. Oh, oops, wait a minute. I thought the bandit tied there. Catch him. Oh my gosh. We'll clean it up before closing. I'm sorry, that was my bad.
But like, It's so much more fun to count it like when you just go like this, and then you can just rake it into the pile, and then you just shove it in the drawer.
You
I
said
mean,
you were bored. I thought I would like kind of spice up your life a little bit, you know, just like throw the cash. Are you excited now or are you still bored?
I'm bored. Well, you know what? I have a mask. Let's try this. I have a mask in the back. When I go to lunch, I'm gonna put the mask on, and I'll come in the front door, and I'm gonna stick my hand in my pocket like this.
Sorry, Sarah, I didn't let you have that response. My apologies. Thank you so much for our final two-person scene. Can I get Clayton and Rob, please? Rob will play again. For this scene, let's get. I actually probably have a bunch of things in here I can take. Teacher school. You're both teachers. I'm gonna take that. You're both teachers. And Clayton, you're about to quit. Thank you, Andy, and thank you, teachers from Marion. You're teachers, and Clayton, you're ready to quit. You'll have the first line. Here we go. And scene.
I can't take teaching anymore. These kids are ridiculous.
I mean, you've been doing it for 97 years.
Yeah. I used to have a full head of hair. I used to have a full head of flowy hair, and these kids got to me. They just drive me crazy.
I mean, look, listen. Back in the day, you used to be able to hit them.
Yeah.
So quick to the stomach.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that gets suspended because I still do that.
Not in front of the cameras. I told you that. Take him into the janitor's closet, quick snip, bring him back out.
Great idea. Great idea. I got one in particular. I want to kick his ass.
I mean, look, these 6-year-olds are mean.
Yeah.
They always bite.
One of them bit me the other day. You believe that?
Here comes Alex and everything and looking for her kid, I guess.
I got Alex locked up under my desk.
And scene. Hi, Alex. That was a beautiful walk-on. It was a great walk-on to the scene. Thank you, Clayton and Rob. It's a dismal fate for our school system. Let's jump into our next format, everybody. It's called the La Ronde. For this, I will need all the players, and all the improvisers can come back for a second. The improvisers will enter the scene. We're going to start with 1 and 2. They have numbers by their names. And this is a character, particularly a character-focused format in which the first character, Rob, will eventually get paired with the last character, Lamar, in the scene. But first, we're going to start with Rob and with Liz. Rob with Liz, so everyone else can stop their videos. And what's going to happen is Rob and Liz are going to do a scene, and eventually Rob is going to come up with an excuse to leave, and then we're going to see another character enter, and we'll see another scene with Liz's character. Does this make sense, audience? You'll get it. You'll get it when you watch it. Sit back and enjoy. Improvisers, we'll see what happens. Let's keep this La Ronde moving, improvisers. Here we go. Oh, before I start, let's get, I'm going to get an emotion for Rob, and I'm just going to pull excited. Excited is your emotion to inspire your initiation. Here we go. This is the La Ronde. We're going to see a whole bunch of scenes. And scene.
Hello, ma'am. I'm here to lay some pipe.
Okay. Well, where?
Where do you like it laid at?
There's a, well, what?
How many holes do you got for me to put this pipe in?
Well, there's, I don't, there, well, I think the neighbor might have called for that because she, I think, well,
But
her husband.
Bob's Plumbing. Well, you
Yeah.
laid pipe everywhere. I thought you had a busted pipe.
No, I'm good.
This is ridiculous. Hold on, let me go check my manifest.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to cut back on pipe. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm here to fix your toilet.
I don't understand these plumbing problems. I don't understand. Like, I am perfectly happy fixing everything myself. I'm good. I'm good. You guys, I'm good. I am skilled in my own plumbing. I can take care of myself. I got a ton of batteries. I am hooked up. I am good to go. No one else needs to come to my door. I'm good to go. I'll see you later.
I hear you got some plumbing problems. I remember my plunger.
Oh, come in. Come in. Thank you. Come in.
Okay.
Yes, it's so nice that you came to your therapy session in character. I really like that.
I aim to please.
Sit
I have-
down.
I have multiple
Paul.
personalities anyway.
Paul, sit down, Paul.
Okay.
Tell me, let's get back to the plunger. How do you feel when you're plunging?
Yes.
You feel wet?
Yes. Very wet.
That's a breakthrough for you. That's a breakthrough. Good work. All right.
Well,
let's meet again next week.
Okay.
And happy plunging. I'm so happy for you. That's just a real step in your ego development.
Now, you said that you are a therapist?
Yes, and are you here to discuss something? Tell me what's on your mind.
No, ma'am, you're here applying for a job, and this is Macy's. So, what can you bring to Macy's?
I'm a good listener,
Okay.
and I can find out what the customer really needs.
Okay, so what is your background in sales?
I sell dreams.
Okay, ma'am. So we're probably going to have to find another position for you. It won't be here, okay? So we sell physical items, okay?
You're breaking my heart.
I'm sorry. I know you've been on a lot of interviews, but I don't think this is the place for you.
All right. Thank you, and good luck with your next interview. I'll see myself to the door.
Please have a great night.
Hey, I'm here to pick up my check.
Sir, we mailed your check because we told you not to come back into this store.
Nah, I don't trust the post office.
You have broken all the items. You have ripped shirts. You were upset. You know what? I have security. I have your picture on the wall in the break room. Let me go find security.
I told y'all not to put it in the...
Jimmy, what are you doing in here?
Hey, I work here. What are you doing here?
Honey, problemas. Is that what you want? Problemas?
Nah, I don't want no problemas. I'm sorry.
Oh, un momentito. Sí, aquí está el Jimmy que recogiendo un cheque.
Oh, that's gotta be bad. I
Van a llamar a la policía. Oh, no, it's okay. I was just asking for coffee. Derek.
There's no cell phone in this store. You can't be on your cell phone in here.
That was an emergency.
Oh, what kind of emergency could
I need a coffee. I need a coffee. You know how I get without my coffee.
It's at the coffee shop. The coffee shop is next door. You can talk on the phone in the coffee shop next door.
Honey, I'm Puerto Rican. If you don't give me my coffee, I'm going to start destroying all of this. I mean, not to generalize, but you better want me to have my Café Bustelo.
Yeah, yes.
You know what? I don't have time for this. I'm going to go buy me some Cuban sandwich. I'm out of here.
Oh, yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. They always say it's the coffee.
Come on, coffee, man, but I could use some chips. How about you?
I love me gusta coffee and chips.
Okay.
Let's go get a bag of chips. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Hey, have you been checking out the game? The game coming on tonight?
I saw. It's the Bears and the Giants, yeah?
Yeah. Who are you siding for?
I'll tell you, I got some inside scoop. The Bears quarterback was at Macy's smoking last night.
Oh, so we're gonna be able to run right over him.
Right. I got.
Hey, lady, what's your deal out here?
I just came in here to go to lunch. I wanted to take somebody to lunch, and yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me tell you something. All right, let me lay it down to you real flat. All right, I'm the HOA president. A lot of activity going around in the neighborhood. See you walk around here, talking to some guy about Macy's and all that. Hey.
I'm looking for these ladies so I can lay this pipe.
Hey, man. HOA president, man. Don Markendale.
I mean, you call me in to lay pipe.
Are the problem
How
here?
in the world
Causing
you
all
call
the
me in to lay some pipe?
You ain't got nothing to do with
lay
I'm sick and tired of it.
I'm just trying to lay pipe.
This is a family neighborhood.
It's your manager.
It's a family neighborhood. It's gotta stop.
Blackout, nice. Lamar, what was your character's name? What was it?
I'm Markendale.
Yeah, Don Markendale, HOA president. Really, really fun. It's already 8:38, so we're gonna do a series of like really fast scenes to close us out. Can I get everybody back on stage? These are gonna be some really, really quick scenes. I'll call your names. So another thing that we worked on in this class is that we just did we just did the La Ronde. We also would challenge ourselves to do a series of 2-person scenes based on one suggestion, rather than getting a suggestion for each scene. So we're gonna see a whole bunch of mini scenes here, and I'll call them, and I'll let you know who's gonna be in them based on one word, any word at all. What's been a word, audience? Give me some words, something that maybe you heard today, or like something you ate that's delicious. Give me a few, keep going. Give me some words, audience, to inspire this scene.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna take
cannot play. He's like writing in the chat.
I'm looking at my wife and I'm thinking her not what she says.
Okay. I'm gonna do chicken seltzer. Chicken seltzer, chicken flavored seltzer. Okay, no, chicken is our suggestion. So improvisers, A to see it. Chicken makes you think of what, makes you think of what. So these scenes will be loosely inspired by the word chicken. We're gonna start, I'm just gonna pair people where they are on my screen. We're gonna start with the scene between Clayton and Glenda, please. Clayton and Glenda, here we go. Anyone can start. And actually everybody stay on because these are gonna be quick scenes. So everybody stay on for me. These will be really quick scenes. Clayton and Glenda, here we go. Glenda, you'll have the first line and scene.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
You've been eating your spinach, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we grow that here on the farm.
Whoa, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, I have trouble, a lot of manure to grow that spinach.
Yeah?
I'm just covered in manure.
What kind of manure would that be?
Goat.
And C.
No.
And C. Thank you. Can I get Liz 7 and Lamar, please? Liz 7 and Lamar. Chicken is the same suggestion. Riff off of it. Lamar, you'll have the opening line. Here we go. And scene.
Yeah, and gotta get these new charcoals ready for the grill and everything. You know, you gotta get them by the pound. They're pretty heavy. Could probably use some
Did you
help.
season the chicken at least?
Yeah, I told you I did that last night. Now I need help with the charcoal.
Did you use adobo?
Yes. Do you want to check?
You better have used adobo and such an accent.
Okay, this is the situation. The charcoal's heavy. I need help to put it in the grill. Or you're gonna worry about the adobo on the chicken that's not gonna be ready for another 5.
I told you I was gonna do my nails and they're still wet.
Okay. You keep going to the first of all, you go into the same nail shop and they don't allow your nails to dry. You come home with a wet finger paint every time.
Because you were telling me to rush, like always. Always a problem.
Okay.
Drama.
Well, I guess you don't want to eat then.
And scene. And scene. Can I get Gary and Sarah, please? Sarah, you'll have the first line. Here we go. And scene.
And how did you say you liked your chicken, sir?
Oh, fried, absolutely fried. I love fried chicken, breading and fried. Let's go to KFC. That's what I think. We should just go to KFC.
We are at KFC, and I'm here to take your order. Would you like?
Oh, I want some chicken.
And chicken and what?
Chicken and some more chicken.
And scene. I love that KFC has dine in now. It's really nice. I guess they always do. Do they? What is the pandemic? I'm like, I always get my KFC. Okay. Anyway, can I get? Let me get Chris and Marissa, please. Chris and Marissa. The suggestion is chicken. Here we go. Chris, you'll have the first line and scene.
Boy, we've been on this road a long time. Woo, where are we going?
I don't know, but you're only driving 15 miles an hour. My God.
Well, you know, there's all these squirrels crossing the road, so.
Squirrels. All right. Well, you know, just wake me up when we get there because I am starving. And I don't understand
What would you like to eat?
Oh. Well, I can tell you I don't want any chicken. I'm sick of chicken.
I'm sick of chicken.
You need some chicken?
And scene. And scene. Nice job. This will be for Jimmy and Liz too, please. Jimmy and Liz too. Liz, you'll have the opening line. Here we go. And scene.
Oh, babe, I'm so glad we were able to get away and go to the beach.
Yeah, so relaxing out here. Thanks for choosing this spot.
Oh, man. Can you get some lotion? I think I'm starting to burn back here. Can you?
Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Are you?
Yeah.
You got a burn?
Yeah. I think my freckles are starting to connect.
Oh. What freckles lead to? We've had this conversation before.
I know, but you know, I'm a little pale.
And scene. And scene. Let's finish it up with Rob and Marissa, please. Marissa, you'll play twice. Marissa, you'll have this first line. Suggestion, chicken, and scene.
I am so ready for lunch.
Must have got out of the car with Chris earlier. He got the best stuff.
What? Listen, we don't talk about those things. I don't do those things. I am a lady. Listen, I've given up that life. No more
I am
smoking for me.
hungry as ever. I was in the back seat with Chris and this girl Marissa. Oh, man, they had the whole car smoky.
What? I have got to meet this Marissa girl because she sounds like some fun.
And scene. Stop there. Rob's like, I'm gonna bring all the scenes back. It's 8:45. Let's just we'll finish it up. Let's see. I want to see bored janitors. I'm just using all the rest of the suggestions. Everyone, jump into bored janitors. Go, bored janitors. And then I want to see you drink Italian coffee in a grumpy way. drink Italian coffee in a grumpy way. Great. And scene. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Audience, it's been a pleasure. Please come back. You want to turn your videos on to give these improvisers a round of applause. Really, really awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for our improv show. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's wave. Improvisers, you please stay. Audience, you please go. And have a really lovely